right. As we are meeting very first time, so we can go for the introduction part first. So just I'm going to introduce myself, and this is my opportunity that I'm going to interact with you, and I'm going to introduce first. So okay, this is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. Apart from this, I'm a graduate person. I did PG with computer. These days I am working on my communication skills, so whenever I get free time, so I talk some co-learners, YouTubers and strangers. I same video I upload my YouTube channel with the view to track my progress and share my knowledge. Yeah, this is all about me.
That's great. That's great. And now it is my turn to introduce myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
So my name is Ikram Ali. I am from Pakistan. I live in Karachi, Pakistan. So as far as the qualification is concerned, I have done my bachelor's and master's in chemical engineering. Currently,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a public employee. I'm a teacher and I teach chemistry subject to the high school students.
Mm-hmm.
So if I talk about my hobbies, actually I'm a very boring person. I don't hang out with my friends. I don't open up with any person. But
Mm-hmm.
English has been obsessed with me, so I have made it as my hobby. And I have also started my own YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Speak English with Ikram. So
Mm-hmm.
nowadays I am taking some sessions and also improving my own English level.
That's very interesting. I'm glad to hear you. And this is the time that I'm interacting from the person who is from the Pakistan, my neighbor country. I'm from India. Oh, that's very much good. So I want to know a few things. Would you like to go for it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's good. So just I want to know first, how long have you been working as a teacher?
So brother, it has been 2 years. In May 2024, my 2 years experience of teaching will be completed.
Okay, that's enough. That's good. So as you are Muslim and these days Ramadan is going on, so I want to know how do you handle your day and what are the things do you do at a day?
You have pointed out very right that we are Muslim and now it is
Mm-hmm.
fasting going on. So
Right.
I take sari in the break of the day and
Mm-hmm.
I pray and I go to school and then I come back home, take some cat nap
Mm-hmm.
for a short period of time and
Mm-hmm.
then I prepare myself, get ready for the iftari, and
Mm-hmm.
here the schedule goes on.
Hmm. Right. Right. Okay. So as you are doing many things because of Ramadan and because your responsibilities. So how do you handle your English journey? Because it's take a lot of time when you are going on YouTube. You have to talk every day. You have to prepare a little bit. You have to edit and upload. So do you have any specific time or everything you have to at a day?
Actually, I have to accomplish all these tasks in my day because
Mm-hmm.
in my school, so it is Ramadan
Hmm.
in Pakistan and India as well. So we have a leniency. Actually, in normal days we have 6 hours teaching in our schools, but
Hmm.
now it has been reduced to 4 hours. So we are just
Okay.
4 hours in our schools. So after coming back from home, from school, I'm all day doing nothing. So that's why I have given myself a challenge to become a YouTuber, and now
Hmm.
I'm quite busy because I have to take sessions and then I have to edit and then I have to look after my YouTube channel as well, whether it is progressing or not. So
Hmm.
now I'm a bit busy, but as far as the teaching is concerned, teaching is very relaxing job. So I just
Hmm.
go to school for only 4 hours and then I come back home.
That's very much good. That's interesting. You are responsible person and you are doing all other things whatever you need. That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, just I want to know about the weather because if I talk about the India, so maybe India and Pakistan both are very equal weather. There is no any more different, but yeah, like different could be possible because in India also some state had different weather. So, what is the temperature these days? The place you are living in Karachi? Because here, if I talk about, yeah, it could be 25 more than 25, but I'm not able to recall exact. I'm not able to say exactly, but I can get sunshine every day in the morning to evening easily, and at night we have to take maybe any cotton or any blanket. There is no need more. In a daytime also people can easily go through with shirt and t-shirt and like simple. So what about there?
So, brother, as far as the weather is concerned, the weather is same. Brother, we are sharing the same weather because we have a same time zone. So, my place is nearer to Gujarat and Rajasthan.
Mm.
So, we have the same temperature and weather. As you have said that in a daytime you wear a t-shirt and in night you have to need a blanket. So that is also same in Pakistan, brother.
That's good. So I am observing one thing, and this is very interesting thing, and people love to go for it. I'm telling about your pace, your speed that you are speaking.
Mhm.
Few people have a style of speaking very fast, like rapid fire, like a super fast train, and few people get stuck again and again. They are not able to speak, but your level of speed very much good. The pace need that the things
Mhm.
you are using, so this is your original pace or someone someone told you just try to speak little slowly, do not speak very fast. So what would you like to say over it?
Actually, I'm not that original. I'm copying someone, and I'm copying a very famous YouTuber. She's from India, Ali Naris.
Okay,
Mm,
right.
okay, so do you know her?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever she says, I follow her all pieces of advices, and I try to inculcate all these things in my everyday life. So
Mm-hmm.
this is also a suggestions from her that
Mm.
I want to be understood by people because if
Mm.
I speak totally fast, then you will unable to figure out what I'm saying, and you will ask these same questions. What did you say? I'm unable to get you. So that's why
Mm.
I got this from that YouTuber Ali
Mm.
Nares.
That's interesting. And every person who is studying English, who's preparing for spoken language, they can they can know the Alina race. Alina race can be known by everyone. So I would say here, this is possible. So I know very well also. I used to watch her video. These days I'm not very much consistent for her. So these days actually I'm not consistent for any video. Whenever I get free time, so just I watch here and there. Like I do not more focus on watching a lot of videos. So that is good because when someone is going to speak little slower, someone is going to control the pace at that point of time, they have a little space, they have little time, they can think about the structure, they can think about the appropriate word and vocabulary, and this is good. When I was doing practice on the audio base, I was speaking like rapid fire. I was not taking more
Mhm.
pause, I was not thinking about other, so I was speaking very fast. So but when I moved from audio call to video mode, then now these are the things I had in my mind. Just I'm trying to speak little slower that the people can understand and I can get whatever I want. So speaking a little slower, it's very much good if you don't have fumble, if you don't have filler word, and if you are speaking little slower. So this is very fine. Every people love to listen. These are the things. If someone is speaking little slower but they have fumble and filler word, that means they don't have fluency. This is not good. After getting fluency, if someone is going to speak, so this is a very marvelous. People love it, right?
I totally agree with you on this point because English is not our mother tongue and we can't be a native speaker and we should believe
Mm,
that. We can't be.
mm,
Whatever
right.
we try, how much we try, we can't be a native speakers in English language. But one thing more, I want to tell you that we can be
Mm-hmm.
proficient in English language. We can be convenient in English language and
Mm,
we can be understood by people by
mm,
getting across our ideas to any person who is speaking with me or with you or with whom we are taking any session. So I
mm,
think if you are just get across your ideas and the people are understanding you and you are proficient, you are not getting stuck and you are not feeling fumble. So I think
mm-hmm.
that is the best strategy to get a good pace in your
Right.
English language or in any language.
Right. Absolutely all right. Really, it's absolutely all right. Okay, so one more thing I'm going to share with you as when I was learning, I used to go blank. A lot of people they have same problem. In initial stage, they do not get proper word, they do not get proper question. What I'm going to ask, they have this kind of fear. If I'm going to talk someone, they can speak better than me, and at that point of time, I will get stuck. I can't speak front of them. So, what was your level and what was your situation? I want to know about your situation and how people can be overcome of this problem.
Actually, this was also a same situation with me when I just started English speaking. Actually, I
Mm-hmm.
was very good at vocabulary, I was very good at grammar side, but the
Mm-hmm.
thing that was hurting me, the things that was impeding me not to speak even a single word from my mouth, it was
Mm-hmm.
just speaking because
Okay.
I was very horrible in spoken English. So
Mm-hmm.
what did I do? So I tried to speak some words, little bit words, and I started from the scratch because I was not speaking even a single word from my mouth with any person,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is on the phone or it is offline or offline. So I was not speaking. So I started from the scratch. I started listening conversational videos in from YouTube and started
Mm-hmm.
watching some basic videos,
Mm-hmm.
cartoons. So then I overcame this fear and humble and stucking. So I think now I'm not that much quite confident that I don't get stuck. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have reduced that level.
Yeah.
That was totally horrible, and now it is a
Mm.
little bit and satisfactory.
Mm. Right. Yeah, as someone is going to do practice, someone going to chase anything. So slowly they are going upgrade that level. They can up and up slowly they can raise their level. So it happened with everyone. Like I have been working on my communication skill for many months, so I can observe the things. Initial stage, I was get stuck again and again, but these days yeah it's okay. I want to know, already you mentioned about I was okay with vocabulary, you didn't have more issues. These days also you don't have more issues with the vocabulary. So do you use any technique to memorize that vocabulary? Because a lot of people, this is they say their problem. I study a lot, I watch a lot, but while conversation I do not get proper word. I am not able to implement new words in my conversation. So what would you like to say over it?
Okay, so brother, I will just suggest you one thing that don't be run after the fancy words, don't run after the long words, and don't want to be
Mm-hmm.
impressive while speaking these difficult words that the person with whom you
Mm-hmm.
are speaking, he or she doesn't know. And
Mm,
if you will speak even a long word, and if she or he is not understanding you, it means that your idea is not getting across. So
mm,
actually I'm not also fond of using these fancy words and the long words in my everyday vocabulary because
mm,
I say that if someone is convenient, if someone is getting across his ideas in a very
Hmm.
good manner, and the peoples can understand him or her, so I think that is the ultimate goal of any language.
Hmm.
So suppose I am speaking here with you with a long and difficult words and to become impressive. So what will you say?
Hmm.
You will just
Right.
decline my call. You will just decline my call and will say that
Hmm.
he is just boasting himself and he wants not to understood. So I think that is
Hmm.
a bad strategy, and I will also suggest to you that don't run after these fancy words and
Hmm.
uh, long words which can make you impressive, but
Yeah, right.
the growth will not happen
Hmm.
because the peoples will understand you three people, four people. But if you
Hmm.
will use the simple language, the simple words, then the peoples with whom you are interacting, they will understand 90%. So
Hmm.
what is better for you? You want to be understood by 3% or you want to be understood by 90%?
Right. Absolutely, I'm totally agree with you. And one more thing I'm going to add here, like it's depend on the situation, what situation you are going to talk. Like if we are talking each other, like one in one session, something is going on, so you can understand the level of that particular person at that situation. You can use same words as they can understand. If you are observing, people can understand little new words, advanced words. You can use few words. And if you are going to deliver your message, could be in front of 100 people, it could be public speaking. So at that point of time, you have to use some a normal word, some daily basis, because in the public, some advanced, some beginners and intermediate, all are the persons available. So the language you are going to use, it could be understood by everyone, right? So at this situation, we have to use very normal and very basic words. But in front of people, if you are going to talk one in ones, at that point of time, after the realization, we can go for choosing the word. And upgrading is very important, because if you are going to stay in one place, so this is not good for everyone. So we have to upgrade ourselves, we have to take some situational word, because English, this is a language that every situation have some new words, new vocabulary. So we have to grasp
Right.
new words, new vocabulary for the upgrade, not for impression. If we are going to if we are going to upgrade ourselves, so it will help us to understand the things. It will help us to become a public speaker or become a good speaker, right? But as per the need, we can go for it, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Because knowing these words, knowing these difficult or fancy words, that is good for us. Okay,
Hmm.
but it is not good for the people with whom you are interacting.
Hmm. Right, if we are
Then
going to, maybe we are going to interact any beginner and intermediate level, and we are using advanced phrase, idioms, and fancy words, so that person cannot understand properly. So
yeah,
they feel more hesitation. They can, it can be, removed her confidence as well, right? So
yeah,
we have to take care of
and
them also.
yeah, and that person with whom you are interacting with these fancy words, the person, the self-esteem will also go down, and
Hmm.
he or she will understand that I don't know nothing.
Hmm.
I'm nothing in front of him or her. So I think that is a bad impression on that person, because we will be happy that we are throwing some fancy words towards
Hmm.
him or her, but that person will not be comfortable with you.
Absolutely, all right. Okay, so we are heading towards the end of session. So before ending the session, just I would like to ask you one more question related to your area, the place you are living. How is your area? Is there any famous landmark, any historical place there people love to come?
Okay, so brother, I'm living in Sindh province, as there are 28 or 29 states in India. So in
Hmm.
Pakistan, we don't call states, we call provinces. So
Okay.
I'm living in Sindh province, and in introduction, I have said you that I'm living adjacent to the Gujarat and Rajasthan states. So
Okay.
it is called the River Indus civilization. and the River Indus civilization is very oldest civilization considered in the world.
Mm.
Mohenjo-daro, it is also a movie in
Right.
Bollywood. So it
Right.
is around 400 kilometers away from my place, from I am
Okay.
just interacting with you. So I
Mm-hmm.
am from that ancient civilization of the world.
That's an interesting, really, it's very
Mm.
interesting place that you are living. So, did you realize anything? Did you get any old person that was telling something about your about that days, that past days? Did you get any old person, octogenarian person?
No, no. Actually, the thing is that the Mohenjo-daro civilization is an oldest civilization. It is
I'm
around.
not asking about, yeah, I can understand a Mohenjo-daro is too much old. I'm asking about the place you are living. What happened, in childhood? Sometimes we were getting a lot of stories from our grandpa and grandfather like this. So, did you get any person who was telling like something about their generation, about their past generation?
Yeah, actually, the generation with whom we are just living in, they are getting feeble and older. So
Mm.
they said us and they told their stories about the Pakistan and India separation in
Yeah, right.
1947. Because when they were
Mm-hmm.
just child, they were 6 or 7 years old. So the
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan was getting separating from the and India was separating from the British government. So it was
Mm.
very horrible and it was very devastating
Right.
with them because their properties were looted, the
Mm.
peoples were murdered. So
Mm.
these were the stories. These are the stories related to my cities where I'm just living in. And one thing more,
Mm.
I want to tell you that Makli graveyard. Did you hear about that?
What did you say?
Makli graveyard.
Makli Graveyard. Maybe I heard. I am not able to
Okay.
recall.
So it is the largest graveyard in the Asia, and it is
Okay.
also considered as the oldest graveyard in the Asia, and it is
Okay.
around 20 kilometers away from my home.
Mm-hmm.
So the history is Pakistan is very rich in history. Every
Mm.
and corner of Pakistan is very famous or associated with any history.
Right. When we go in history, so everything sometimes come in front of our eyes. It's regenerate the many things. Right. It's absolutely all right. Okay, Kiram. So really, it was very wonderful conversation with you and very interesting. I'm really so much happy talking with you because you are speaking well. Your thoughts is very amazing. So hope soon we are going to connect next time. And really, I love to talk with you. Yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving me your precious time. Thank you so much.
Same here. Same here.